I decided to let you all see what I see when I sit on my porch, when I watch the leaves blow in the wind through the bars. And this is me and my deep self. It's the bars that separate me from the trees. It's the bars. So today I'm going to be real deep and ask what bars are separating you from life. Because the tree is life. The tree is rooted in that space where it's going to live. It's rooted there. So what separates you from life? What bars? You know, the worst prisons that we put ourselves in are the ones we have the keys to. So what's separating you from growing and giving off life? Look at how the tree is now turning because fall is upon us. So those leaves are going to turn a bright red and they're going to look beautiful. And then those leaves are going to fall off and it's just going to be branches. And then snow is going to lay on those branches and it's going to look beautiful, but it's not going to feel good because it's going to be cold. But what that tree shows me is that when you're rooted in life, things change. Sometimes they're green and flourishing and blowing in the wind. Other times they're in transition where the green is now becoming a rusty orange brown. And it's a different kind of beauty. It's not the green, vibrant beauty, but it's the richness of the orange and browns and reds. So it goes from being one-dimensional, just green, to now being colorful and bright. And there's a chill in the air, but it's still beautiful. It's sweater weather where you can layer and throw some scarves on and put a shawl on and change your whole look by just the chill in the air. And then there's the branches that might break and fall off. And so there's seasons when we might lose some things, where we're cold and maybe a little lonely and bare because we don't have any leaves growing on us anymore. But it's not unbearable because it's just a season. And those leaves, those green leaves are going to come back. And then they're going to transition again. And it's called life. And life sometimes blows you to and fro. Life requires the ability to transition to newness. And sometimes the transition isn't great. But put a sweater on. Get yourself a nice big cozy wool coat. And maybe you got to cover up a little bit and stay inside and chill instead of be chilly. The key is that life that you are rooted in. Where's your roots at? What are you rooted in that's going to make you so stable that even when all your leaves change and when they all fall and you become brittle and maybe a little cold, that you still speak life and live life? You just have to change your accessories. The key is not to live behind prison walls, not to live in the prisons of yesterday, but to move past that and live the life that God has called you to live. It's a deep session today. Deep Well said it. Don't live in the prison you've created for yourself. Choose on this day to live in what you are rooted in. And if you're not rooted in God and in God's word and in God's words, if you're not rooted in speaking to the Lord every single day before you speak to anyone else, ooh, you should try it. Just wake up in the morning and say, God, lead me and guide me. Make your face to shine upon me.